It's not necessarily the advertised content. But that's the wrong button. That is still the wrong button. There we go. I think that way around is probably the best way. Because while Arrow Rain is good, while Arrow Rain is good, I don't think it necessarily has the utility it needs. Oh, well, that's useful. Oh, and so is that. It could have been close enough. Oh, no, that's quite far away. Never mind. Cute. 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 There we go. But this is going to be a green because I saw a good printer. It's not, and that's a good question. Also, of course I change away from Flurry, and there's one of them. Just the way it would be. What's that? No. It's fine anyway. The damage output of Strafe is fine. That, however, is not. Yeah, that kind of miss. It'll be fine. How much? 32, not worth it right now. I need more chests. And currently, I see none. Like, genuinely none. Oh, there's one. I'm genuinely tempted to buy that healing drone over there, though. I might. Because while keys are useful, I might just base. I don't know. It also doesn't help that I'm getting practically nothing. I see no chests. Could be worth doing the Shrine of Chance. Maybe. Oh, it's already eaten quite a bit of money. Yeah. No. Are there any chests up here? 2. No, 3. What is that? Stun grenade. Maybe. Oh no. Maybe I do scrap rather than converting it all. Yes. I have summoned beetles, apparently. Oh, on the other hand, having quite a high chance to just straight up double my damage sounds quite fun. Right now it would be a 40% chance, and assuming this is also a white, that'd be a 50% chance to double damage. Which I might actually do. That entirely depends. Or I might keep the key but convert everything else. Or I might keep... No, I think I'll convert every... I'll play this a bit more as well. Because I would like, wherever it is, there, you. Then now that I have a bit more money, just because. Make it. And hopefully something else. Heat up. Ow. Keep the speed up separate. Put in you. And of course it's gone to red. Maybe I leave it at this. I don't know. I want some form of healing. Yeah, this is a nice well-rounded set. It's over here actually, isn't it? You know what would be nice? Having a set of internet things. Contracts. Yeah. That are focused on not just upload, but like both together. Even if they both are not as high as they could be, and it's kind of a middle ground between the two of them, because having consistently good upload is actually quite useful, considering that I have already dropped almost a fifth of the frames, and I've been going for 7 minutes. That is stupid. But the download is fine, so everything's fine, right? Yeah. No. Oh, they can actually reach me. Ow. Ow. Anything nearby? Oh yeah, there is. I don't know, it's just stupid. Because funny enough, it was all green until I actually started using it. And now it's in the red. Because having nice things is impossible. Out of the last 10 streams, I can definitely say at least 6 have been like this. That isn't where I wanted to select. Actually, no. Do a new one. That isn't what I did. Try again in a minute. trying to use Snipping Tool to capture a specific part of the screen, and it insists on capturing the entire window. That isn't the button I pressed. But then saying that, given how Snipping Tool worked perfectly up until they introduced the new one, I wouldn't be surprised if it was broken, not necessarily on purpose, but broken and then not really cared about. Because it never used to be like this. Yeah, I just think it is basically ridiculous. Especially because it magically recovers every time I do a speed test. Literally every single time. There hasn't been a time when I've done a speed test mid-stream where it hasn't recovered from red. And this is across multiple days. Multiple days, if not a couple of weeks, of basically on-off testing. Because I'm doing it just in these. Apparently you didn't die. See, for today, if it was only for today, that would make sense, because it is the middle of a storm. Supposedly. No, actually, it was quite bad outside earlier. But it's not. It's just in general. And yeah, weather does have an effect on it, because it would, but to me that just shows the capability of the system to actually carry information. Because funnily enough, as far as I'm aware, there is no UK internet provider that actually has consistently good reviews of it never goes down. And it will go down. Because the router's RAM will get full, it'll need to be flushed out, the processor might hang. It won't necessarily be the ISP's fault. But that doesn't explain the inline, or at least what is assumed to be inline upload speed, being crippled. Oh, there we go. No. Go. That is not what I wanted to do. I have to save it. Yeah, sure, put it there. Not the button I pressed. Okay. Could be that one. go. There's the angry tweet. I can guarantee. Yep. There's the yeah. Yeah. I don't understand what I am supposed to do with this. I would have said it differently in the tweet, but it wouldn't have fit. There was going to be a ride show tied to a 20-ton weight, but that wouldn't have fit in with the rest of what I said. I could have actually just added on another one, like I did anyway. But the point is still made. It's not the computer, therefore it's not my fault. It's outside of my control, and it just decided to happen recently. Or you could go down the conspiracy of, I'm using too much bandwidth, therefore I must be punished for it. That was an interesting interaction. But realistically, the chances of that actually being true are quite low. Well, I say that when it's quite obvious that the system can't actually handle the stress that's put on it daily anyway. Otherwise, during lockdowns and pandemics, why would the system suddenly fall apart as soon as everyone actually uses it at once? That was a very interesting conclusion. But that does also make sense, because a system designed to always be under the assumption that everyone will always use it is not necessarily worth it. There's a reason it's not done. At least in most places. But for the times when it would be very useful, it would be very nice if it was a capability that existed, but it's not. At least not necessarily. Well, sure, the capability does exist, but it's whether or not it's in place. Also, I do see those attack speed ups. The problem is I don't see a scrapper. Oh yeah, activate him, that's the thing I don't have. I also know I walked past a missile drone, could be worth buying at some point, maybe. I bought the gunner drone because I had excess money, not necessarily because it's a good idea. Probably would have been more worth it to save the money and level up faster, even if it's only by a little bit. Oh, that's what this is. I think the missile drone is over here, somewhere. Maybe. It doesn't matter anyway, it would only die after a while. And it's not like I wouldn't have more opportunities in future. I might do the attack speed ups. At least a couple. Though I don't see a scrapper anywhere. Well, that's one thing I didn't want it to take, but effective damage up is bigger. Yeah. Fine. I'll settle on 3 for now. DPS wise, that is up. How you doing, Strider? Do I have any? Oh, I do have one death effects actually, don't I? Yeah. Yep, it will go to suck, and then it will die. Am I done? Maybe? No, but that is very welcome. Yeah, I have no idea where that missile drone is. I forgot. Is it? I have no idea. It doesn't really make much of a difference anyway. I don't think I'll look for it. And magically, it's back in the green again. Yeah, kinda sad I lost some crit rate, but I should be fine overall. It's still only Monsoon for the most part. These aren't necessarily in the harder difficulty bits yet. Ah, chest I didn't open. I feel like I did everything. Sure. Oh. An adaptive chest. Yeah. How much was it? 330. Okay. Oh, you die. There we go. Not enough yet. Yep, well, your turn. Yes. Well, that's only useful. Definitely unuseful. Like on this run, I actually have a bit of movement speed as well, and also this. I would like more money. Yeah, like that. No, you come back. Yeah, stay around there. That works. Oh no, you're coming down. That's smart. Apart from the bit where you died. Ow. Oh, fair enough. Is there a scrapper anywhere? If there is, that would be very good. If there's not, I'm still willing to risk it. Yeah, given what I have, I don't mind doing that. Yeah, it's funny how the one run after I go, you know what, I'm going to change back to the more consistent one is where I then basically get to max out my crit. No. Agorog's Opus. Yeah. Ooh. And there's this. Only useful. You know, Flurry is just useful in many, many ways because, like, it isn't just because it's double damage, it's because it also has so many individual hits that things like, well, the things that happen on crits happen twice as often. And that's also, like, ignoring that it already has 3 individual hits rather than just the one. How much actually are these? 330. Makes sense. There are big chests, other thing. Yeah, big chest, other thing, and equipment for the equipment thingy. What is this? A ukulele. Oh, and there's also this up here, which itself seems useful. So it could be worth it to do it after the boss. Yeah, sure. How you doing, Strider? Attack you. There we go. Ow. Yeah, no, you both could have felt it as going downwards. Oh yeah, both of you die. There we go. And I get my turn now. Pick up this. Yeah, I easily have enough. And I have the movement to be able to deposit them both anyway. I just need to actually go out and get the other item as well. Now, it's interesting how I say about the internet speed and then magically it's now back in the green. Though it's still a stupid amount of oh, there we go. Oh, this isn't actually done. And it won't be done. You know, it's still a very stupid amount of... Whee! Issues. That's the word. How expensive? No. I physically don't have enough. But I have 2 equipment drones. I just need to pick this back up. Go. Abyssal Depths. Yeah, I hear... There he is. There's nothing nearby, there's no reason to press right click. Oh, the other one spawned too far away. Oh, quite far away. Yeah, having random lightning strikes is quite useful. Oh, and there's a scrapper. Also, I didn't do the thing. Oh well. I don't necessarily need it anyway. I completely forgot about the opportunity to do thingy. Made glasses. Having a scrapper on the map is still useful. Oh, that died at some point. Okay. It's just a useful heavy attack that comes out sometimes. Another red. It's an Aegis. Okay. There's that. Rustling fungus. No. There's that one. Repulsion armor plate, and what is that one? Armor plate. Fair enough, but no. What is that one? Energy drink. No. Well, it's not an awful choice, but yeah. I wouldn't say it's worth giving up loads of stuff for. They all die. There we go. Okay, the Imp Overlord is just kind of looking in the corner. Now he'll see me. There we go, have fun. Pew 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 pew. That's pretty much all this is. Oh, he's dead now. So, is this open? No. Okay. Stop teleporting, you ruined my glaive. Oh yeah, right, full damage is double and lethal. That's a good thing to not do. Well, I almost have enough money. I say that, and then I come over here and I want this. But I still almost have enough money. Now, for what I have, These drones are sustainable. I don't really need anything else with them. Well, there's the armor plate I could have been printing. Don't really want to. That's not open, is it? Oh no, it is. Oh, the other one. I said one, thought the other, and then when I went to say it, I got it wrong anyway. Whee! Side of the mountain, always useful. Where is the remainder of my money? Hello. Goodbye. Nothing gonna be over there, so what's over in the middle? Flap. That's a lot of damage when you consider that that's like, was quite a bit of barrier as well. So then, while I could scrap, I see no real reason to. Yeah, there's an green, that's just busting fungus, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe there will be another lens-based lattice printer on the next stage, but considering that I have nothing to really scrap for, I have no real reason to do that. Like, sure, I could make more movement speed, which might even be a good idea. But, in itself, not necessarily gigantic incentive for it. I ended up in the floor. I'm good at that. Yeah, I'll put these in. Anything else? Not really. Yeah, I think I would rather have these as movement speed. Hello. Everyone teleport. Everyone die. There we go. What do I get? Well, that's kind of useless, but that isn't. Now I really wish I went for the crit. Oh well. There's still opportunity. But I already have 35% crit rate anyway, which, considering most enemies, means they'll be bleeding by the time they die. Oh, down there. That missed. I either missed or I couldn't hit it in the first place. What is that? Guest and gunner turret. Okay. And then something at the tip of here. Oh, drone. Yeah, I think that this should go in. And then I should get this. Which is a key. Another scrapper, easy to get to as well. Fair enough. Ooh, an ATG. How much? Okay. Well, here comes the magma word. $9.46. You die, I buy this, I pick it up, and now missiles start flying around. And then before I forget, I get this chest. Oh, is that a Shrine of the Mountain? Yes. I almost fell off the stage then, that would have been a terrible thing. Again, didn't really make it. I know that I could like jump up into it, but yeah. Well, considering that is an open side, I'm going to start on one end and go around. Wall banner, okay. I feel like by the end of this I may have a bit of scrap. What is this? Yes. Fair enough. What is that? Sticky bomb? No. I may print into that. Yes, I want more healing. Warhorn could have been a good idea, but I'm not necessarily using everything fast enough to warrant that. More regeneration, which is only ever good. Enough of them and you can rival Transcendence. Which pretty much just means that you have Transcendence in a better form. Ooh, regular bleeds, always useful. I am 90% sure there was another Lemurian at some point. Oh, there it is. Another one. What I might do is scrap the Berserker Cauldrons and then turn them into Reynolds bands. 3 scrappers, which isn't bad. Go. That miss. And a Bandolier, which may also become a Reynolds band. There's the teleporter anyway. And there's the Warhol I said about. Not going to become a Reynolds band. So given the thingy, there's a chance that I'll end up with an overloading worm. Which... depends. It just depends on what whites I want to get rid of too. I can see that one being useful, but I think I'd rather get rid of Bustling Fungus. Especially given how I have 4 Cautious Slugs. As long as I'm able to regenerate, my regeneration rate is fine. Yeah, like, what's my regeneration rate gonna be? Slugs turn on. Yeah, that's fine. Pew, pew, and you. I didn't need all of them on you. And that. Anything else to scrap? Not really. Maybe this in a chance for a green item on the next stage. Aside from that, nothing really. There we go. Would have preferred higher attack rate, higher crit rate. Could have gotten them if I really wanted to, but I'd have rather not given up the stuff I would have given up for that. A parent around there. Maybe, I don't know. Because it's around the mountain, I believe I should... No, it'll be fine. Yeah, both of you just kind of... Well, there go my drones anyway. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Annoying part is that's both equipment drones. And they were the only ones that died. They're meant to have big health. But depending on what the equipment is in the equipment shop, I might just get them again. Maybe I lost another drone as well. I do see... 3? Maybe not. You know, I understand, like, after playing Eclipse, I understand what people mean by you don't really notice the half teleport radius. Because you don't. But you do if you need to leave it. But aside from that, if you're just killing stuff in it, you don't really move around that much in the first place. There are equipment drones. Oh, I see another drone that I never actually got. Yeah, but you are. Missile drone. But yeah, where was that equipment shop? There's one. I don't know if there were two. Well, I can make it into a tank. Sure. There's one. Its entire purpose is it takes damage. That was stupid. Oh, a big chest I never saw. A big chest that would have been very useful. Now, are there any other... I don't think there's any other equipments around. Not really. Yeah, when people say, why use Phase Blink when you can use Blink and then get Hardlight Afterburner? So, yes, you could, but there are very, very different uses for this and Phase Blink, having a much quicker but smaller blink. This one seems to be more about mobility, and the other one seems to be more about dodging. Both are good. Depends what you want. I will go immediately to the cauldrons to hopefully get something. Yeah, against these, I am basically fine. As far as I can tell. Ow. Plus missiles. Missiles always help. You're not actually dead. Now you are. Have some of them. Get it sprinkled in for fun. You're protected. Fair enough. Infected died at some point. I think that shot got blocked. I don't have a key, do I? No, so nothing to really look for. Yeah, I will just look at what the cauldrons have now. If they have anything. I don't want to take this just for the fun. But I do heal quite a bit. Red Wit. Oh, yeah. I'm on for fun. Sure. Lost a bit of attack speed though. Missile. There we go. And it hit a wall. That sounds about right. Can I just... Oh, no, not really. The area's too small for that. Something died. I just heard the money tick up. Yeah, the missile... Adding in a couple more missiles really helped. No. I want to go this side. That's too far. Yeah, for ages I didn't actually know you could jump off this. I just assumed it was a wave that would hit you no matter where you were. Well, as long as you were in the area. But yeah, no, I learned that that is not how it works. But no, in some ways I want to do Nukana's opinion, but in others I know it's a terrible idea, so I'm not going to. Well, both of you die. Unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of attack speed. My bleed rate seems to be high enough. What would I even necessarily get rid of when it comes to Nukana's opinion? There's a chance I could lose quite good things, but there's also quite a chance I could not. Then it also depends on what I'd be doing. If it was just necessarily for sake of doing it, then I could lose quite a few good things that are already working. Like the bands. Yeah, the missiles do quite a lot. Well, they do 9 times the damage of the hit that causes them. As annoying as Pillars of Soul are, I think they aren't actually as bad as... Comparing them to... Well, at least with smaller areas, they aren't as bad as they could be. Oh, it's back in red, of course it is. Eh, sure, why not? No. One. Like, it could be much worse. The only problem is the little chimeras have gigantic fire areas compared to the circle. If one of them explodes on the pillar, you've lost all your progress. Like that just then would be quite a lot of progress. Not necessarily all of it, but a lot of progress lost. Another Luna Bud. Pot, whatever. Can I create a pillar still? No. I'm gonna assume there isn't. But either way. I am gonna assume that I'm gonna make this. Good. Wow. And then... final boss. Ah, I tried to do the thingy again. Because right now my health bar isn't actually that big. There we go. Ow. That's a good point. I have to have brooches and give me, please. That's an interesting interaction I didn't think about. That could be considered a form of healing, or at least, well, a barrier. It is. That is what it is. Well. Did I land on him? No. This is going to be one of the harder Mithrix fights then, because I apparently do not have the capability to outrun him right now. At least not as well as I have been on the previous ones. I'd imagine if this was... I'd imagine if this was... I think it is 4 where enemies move faster. It would be much worse. That missed, yeah. I'm not necessarily even throwing them around to hit him. I'm just throwing them for the barrier. I think this is like the one time where dashing through him could be considered a good strategy. Because most of the time it's not, because he can easily jump back, but I have enough movement to where I'm able to. At least none of these are perfected. That would be much worse. Just in general. Yeah, that'll die at some point. Good. That is the way I hope that would turn out. There's a lot of health lost too when a ballista hit causes a missile. But that is, well, effectively 3 sets of the ballista shots in one attack. They all miss. Yes. Oh, I got a Luna coin. Fair enough. Depending on the attack, I will just die though. Well, not anymore. Aww. Killing my stuff. Not that it really matters. Do I still have fireworks? Oh, I do. In that case then, I might quickly just... Maybe not. works. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. Oh, yeah, well, there goes that. That was risky. Well, it appeared to be the only way I could really have it work. Either way, his health is going down faster than mine. He dodged. There's still drones down. Yeah. Oh, they'll maybe die. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, that isn't exactly how I wanted that one to go. I didn't even land near him. How did that not result in a death? I'm surprised I didn't die then. Buy all of these back, because hopefully he can die in the middle around all my stuff. Hopefully the missile drones will start attacking him. Maybe. Oh, actually. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Ow. Come on. No. That was my fault. Ow. Again, my fault. There we go. I do like the tiny explosions he has. And then he breaks down. And his eye kind of disappears. Oh, very, very far away. Oh, Lunacon I didn't pick up. Fair enough. Back into red. Because of course it is. Just because of how bad the internet is, I think I am just going to end after this. Not necessarily because it's like not fun. Maybe I'd do another one. I don't know. Because the internet is absolutely terrible. Oh. They all get eaten. Wasn't a bad run. Yeah, enemy speed up. Yeah, sure, I'll do another one. Oh, okay, I understand that now. Because you can use this in any direction, it's considered agile. Do I do? I'll keep it as it is. I have the sound bug. That bug that is still in the game. Oh, there's actually it's down here. Again, there is crit. Game, I appreciate it, but I'm using the wrong primary for that. Here is just number 1. E. Just number 2, I have no idea. And chest number 3 doesn't exist. I actually kind of forgot that the enemies are faster. I'm actually... I'd imagine there is stuff up here. Chest back here. Did it kill all 3? It did not. Oh. Only gave 1 coin. So did that. Rose Buckler, sure, okay. Well, that's good because money, but that's a lot. Well, I tried. There you are. Well, somehow, I think I'll be fine. Oh, it's back in the green at least. Be good. Yeah, that's not bad. Free gesture of the drowned. The only thing is I don't really have healing right now. I have defense, but I don't have healing itself. And I still don't. That is the only current problem. Ow. I also put it over here. There we go. Now you will die. That isn't quite what I wanted to do, but sure. That works. That wasn't exactly how I wanted that one to go, but sure. I win. What do I get? Ukulele from level 1. Sure. I'm back in the red. It's too bad overlapping them doesn't give you, like, extra bonus, but it makes sense. Do I care about gunner drones? No. Oh, healing drones around then, sure, because I need any form of healing, like literally anything. But there aren't any. I don't think there's really anything else around anyway. You can't reach me. I win. Whee! So I've worked out that there we go. While streaming, I am a conversation person. I will talk to the chat, but the problem is there isn't one. Possibly a bad idea, but oh well. I want money. Without taking a risk, how would I ever get to the point of actually having items? Attack speed and this. And hopefully this here is something decent. I said hopefully it's something decent, but I can use it for now at least. Not really anything on this side. Oh, hello. Ah, no, I shouldn't. Not yet. I should look for a lockbox. There we go. What are you? Yeah, that sounds much better. And it works with the attack speed I just gave up for the bleed. So now I should look for a certain lockbox before even going near that printer. think it would be stupid if I didn't. 20% chance for bleeds, which is only ever useful. I say that, but there is maybe a chance that certain enemies can have Razor Wire, but I'm not actually sure. I'm fine with Gorag's Opus. I don't really want to replace it, especially given how I've just shoved it around. Considering the enemies around, I'm perfectly comfortable with doing that. I tried to take a little bit of damage to simulate the healing. It didn't happen. There's a lockbox. There's a red. It's sentient knee hooks. Everything is very good. Let's be the most direct route through. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to go visit that lead sprinter again. Plus it means I can approach the section from the other side if I really wanted to. Probably will. Maybe I visit the Lunar Shop. Where was the printer? Over here. That's fine. Yeah, also fine. Meh. Yeah, I'm fine with how that ended up. Focus on damage, which is not necessarily 100% how I wanted it to go. I wanted to keep the medkit, but I gambled on the 50-50, or third chance, whatever it was. That was moving my mouse in the wrong way. Oh, there's not a jar near it anyway. Okay, I'm not going to do that. If this could be another run where I get Shattered Spleen, that would be great. Because I already have... Oh, that can latch on to... I didn't know that. I didn't know that Sentient Meat Hook would latch on to the jars. Okay, you. Fool's Tome. There's no scrap around. If there was, I'd put the shield in there. Rose Buckler. Well, there may be a scrapper. I just don't know. I'll take my attack speed back. I already have all the bleeds I want. And while a higher bleed chance is nice, proportionally, 15% increased attack speed should result in a greater increase to bleed rate. By itself. Because it's, yeah, 10% chance to bleed, but once you have that bleed, that just helps. Even higher attack speed up. Yeah, I don't see any scrappers, so I think I will. I know that it's quite a bit of time, but I think I will go and do this. Go upwards. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'd rather have a few more things, but overall this is going quite well. Stone Titan, actually, give me your boss item. Run. Yeah, this is quite a good attack speed. What do I get? Sure. Yeah, the chance for both... Yeah, chance for both a Meat Hook and Lightning are both pretty good. Especially when they go off together. I think it's... I want to say they actually have both the same average damage output. I think it's a 25% chance for 80% damage. And a 20% chance for 100% damage. And I want to say that they're reciprocals of each other. 1/4 times 4/5. Maybe. I don't know. Wouldn't... It's rate, it's divide. That's a good thought. But no, either way. 4/5 of the damage a quarter of the time versus 100% of the damage 20% of the time. Yeah, add on a fifth, add on some damage, and reduce the rate by a fifth. Which I think adds up to about the same, or maybe Meat Hook is slightly ahead. In my head, trying to think of how that would actually work, I don't know. Real crown. Okay. I may as well just buy another one of these. I normally wouldn't, but because I got the first one for only thingy. I guess the other option you could do actually would be damage per percent. Hold on. Later. 80 divided by 25 equals 3.2. 100 divided by 20 equals 5. Yeah. They're not the same. That is right way around. The damage per percent, 5%. 100 divided by 5. Yeah, no. Can't really do Void Fields, I don't have any healing. One, how did I not do that one in my head very quickly, or think about it? Two, that means that Meat Hook is better by quite a bit. If you were to do damage by chance. But then of course the best option is what I have, which is both of them. I would still like more healing. Well, any healing. That isn't necessarily healing, but I see what you're going for. Again, not necessarily healing, but I see what you're going for, game. That could have been a very bad move. There is an equipment drone. Maybe worth it. Yes, I did just hear that. I want to say that there was an equipment around. Possibly up here. What is it? No, not for an equipment drone. Death to all of these. Go. I would definitely like more money. Hello. Hi for Operan anyway. That's a good point. Good thing I did the Shrine of Blood at the start. I didn't even think about that when I did it. Also means any accidental fall damage now cuts my money, which is not the best. But I on and off attack fast enough anyway, to where it should be fine. Am I allowed any healing items yet? Well, I have my one and then I gave it up. Yeah, you all die. This isn't... yeah, that isn't even a chest. Neither is this. Meow. Well, that teleport was quite obvious. What is that? Titanic, no. Do I have any boss items anyway? No, I do not. Oh, they're all gone. Do I want that? No. Is there anything I don't really want? Not really either. Overall, I'm not really that unhappy with the run. I just want more of the base stats in the first place. Which will hopefully happen. Ow. That could be quite useful on the equipment drone. Yeah, I think I will. I have the Gorax Opus. Which, considering it's on me to auto go off quite regularly, strike drones with that would actually be very good. I know that I had the opportunity out for a key, but in my opinion, I think this is the better option. What is this? Harvester's Scythe. Yes. Exactly what I want. I now have at least some kind of heal rate. That was a complete guess as to where the enemy was. I just happened to be right first try. Question is, do I scrap? Yeah, sure. Wherever the scrapper was. Over here. Do that. Go here. never mind. I thought I heard something, I did not. Get a whole load of drones. Give them to the equipment drone. Which I believe is just in that middle bit. Yeah, wherever it is. Oh no, there it is. No, that is not. I know the equipment drone was somewhere. Or was it that? That's further out than I thought it was. Maybe this wasn't worth it. Yeah, maybe not. Ow. Meow. Well, either way, now I'm back over here. With that detour, which was a lot less worth it than it sounded. I have no movement speed ups, do I? No. How you doing, Strider? Actually, being up here sounds like a great idea. Maybe not if that's going to happen. There we go. What did I get? Another harvester's scythe. I know I have 3. No, I don't. I haven't printed it yet. That would be good to not forget. Wherever the printer was. Very good question. I don't remember. I think it's over there. If not, it's over around here or the other side. Yeah, strike drones with Gorax Opus is about as good as I expected, which is quite good. Gorax Opus does everything. Oh, it could be that, actually. Ping it, there we go. Oops. That was the wrong way. Yeah, this is another reason why I'm not giving up Gorax Opus, because I'd rather actually have movement speed outside of combat. Even if it is temporary, it's still something. Well, that looks like my new target. Never mind, you look like my new target. Oh, and of course there's more than one. I'm dodging the wrong way, please. I'm going this way. Ow. That is somehow not a death. Magically. I somehow didn't die during that. Well, I'd say the game decided to drop a Shrine of Combat on me for some reason. I was just coming over here to check whether or not the thingy is open. It's not. And the game wanted me dead. Like, properly this time. Ow. Well, there goes all that money. Oh. Scrapper, wherever you were. And now I just saw one. There. I am really hoping there's a speed printer on this, because movement speed would be very, very nice. I don't think I have the thingy plate. No. How much is the chest then? Chest is almost 5,000. Oh. Oh, well, I would, but there's an EPG here. Yeah, propulsion armor plate. Something more in the way of healing is always useful. There is no chest up here. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's a health extension. It is time to scrap. Well, maybe not right now, but yeah. I will, if I remember. There we go. Wood Sprite. Sure. So it's pretty much every 13 seconds. That's not awful. Because I think it's every 13 seconds. Hold on. 17. Not sure why the... Oh, because I have a shield cell now. That makes sense. Yeah, all of that big money from Shrine of Combat was actually quite nice. Problem is that that's all gone now. That all missed. That is quite useful actually, because I'm getting into where there's quite a few elites. Well, block crate only ever useful, and a 5th brooch. I have quite a lot of armor. Anything connected there? No. Okay. Nothing really up there either. So... I knew it was around here somewhere. Oh. Hopefully there's actually things up here. There's a thing and his box. I'm not going to complain about. Oh, another scrapper. Good, because I can't be bothered to go to the other one. I'll die. Yeah. Well, time to go kill enemies and hopefully get up to... Actually, not that much more money. Ow. Don't take it away. Problem is, the downside of Brittle Crown has growth, where the more money you have, the more you lose. One side is linear, one side is always proportional. Its downside is bigger than its upside. Unless you end up with, like, which is only clover or something. I would say Purity reduces your chances. Purity's worse for it. Quite a bit. Either way, assuming I don't end up dead, yeah, that pushes me over. Hopefully there's something good in here. I'm actually kind of hoping for a 50-70 clover. I'll take it. That works very well too, especially because I was tempted in the bazaar earlier but didn't take it. Hello. Oh yeah, I need to run. There we go. Yeah, hopefully I get a Shatter Spleen here, because that would be extremely useful. I got something. Unicorn. Kind of expected that, but I was kind of hoping for an elite aspect, even if it was the worst one. Go. No, but I did get 2 gold tomes, which is just loads of money. And that's to go with my Brittle Crown. Pew pew pew. It's just, I know that Flurry is more fun in the way that it shoots out a massive arrows and they all have individual hits, but the Pew Pew is actually, like entertaining. Right now, compared to the other one, I think this is actually the higher damage output. I think you need to get back to about 30% crit rate before Flurry takes over. I have no idea where that is. No. While drinking, I started typing, and phone decided that I wanted a random word rather than the word more. I kind of like the wind sound. Like one that's being used right now. There it is. Oh, that makes sense. Also, I still have no healing. Well, not no healing, but very little. They're going to be elites, aren't they? Oh, maybe not. At least one of them is. So he might have been the Priestborn. Considering I have barely any healing, this is a very, very scary thought right now. Ow. What I do have is Barrier. I have become the definition of a tank. Don't heal, just yeah, don't heal, just have big health bar. Oh yeah, right. I haven't seen any of these this run yet, which is surprising because I got swarmed by a whole load of elite Ras contraptions. I don't have very much movement speed. This level is full of parents and elder Lemurians. That's gonna be interesting. The heavy enemies spawn and they're actually quite fast. I don't even know that one was alive. Yeah, that's a threat. Oh, miss anyway. Well, it may be a threat, but it's a threat I'm gonna have to go towards. Kinda wanna do the other Shrine of Combat, but I think that'd be a stupid idea. Is this a healing drone? No. I don't think it's really too useful to me right now. More bleed rate, which is never bad. Did not get a Shatter Spleen, unfortunately. I would have quite liked the crit rate too. Another Ghoul's Tome, so that's a 12% chance. Excessive, especially on stage 5. If there's a scrapper, I might actually use it on tomes at the end. If I was looping, I'd be very happy. This isn't a bad thing, it's just not useful to me right now. Oh, no, right now, it's very useful. Okay, it died. Mushrooms are an idiot. Oh, they can self-heal, so I guess it's fine as long as, like... Yeah. Oh, I now have Razor Wire. But yeah, the game's giving me things in the context of taking damage, but I'd rather just be able to heal. Basically, if I was playing on Eclipse 8, I think I'd actually be doing pretty well. Ow. I say that when I have lost quite a lot of health. Not too much though, because obviously I have very limited healing. I'm not dead. And I have had a lot of barrier. It depends. That is just gonna, yeah. Ooh, finally some movement speed. scrapper. So no, I don't think I should get rid of the gallstones yet, though I might anyway. Depends. Yeah, don't forget over here. What is that? Armor plate. Well, I already got one of them. I just got it. I think I already have one anyway. Yeah, I did. More slug, which is good. Slug is what let me live last time. My infinitely respawning army of drones is very useful too. How did I miss this chest? More crit rate, good, because that also means more heal rate. It works out quite well. I'll die. Didn't even die to the missile. What? Yeah, I don't really need the gallstones. Anything else I don't really need? Bandolier? Yeah. And another green I don't necessarily need. Right now, none that I can think of, but if I find any by the end of the stage, then fine. Well, no, there is... There you go, now I can get a red on the next stage. Oops. And there goes my money. And of course, it's straight after I got rid of my gallstones. Yeah, drones don't follow me, you'd be stupid to. No, I'll be fine. With or without gallstones, Brittle Crown on the first loop is decent anyway. Well, a singular Brittle Crown is decent all the time. I would argue you shouldn't go above one, at least not often. There's a medkit. Here is a question mark. Sure. Enemies are faster anyway. If I can't speed up because the game doesn't give it to me, I'll slow the enemies down because that the game does give to me. That works. What's in the last spot? Yeah. I now have a 30-ish% chance for crit. 40-ish% chance for crit. If I'd have chosen Flurry, I would have had a harder time throughout the run, but near the end I would have actually ended up more powerful than I am right now. Considering this is Eclipse, I would rather go with the former. Because the power I have right now is fine. But then there is always greed. Nothing. Okay. I am not going to make this mistake. There we go. As in, good, I actually made it. Yes. It's too late to bother with the Gallstone. But I think a... Ooh, a Leeching Seed. Or a I think Red Whip. Being able to move quicker outside of combat is quite useful, especially because that just means I don't have to attack. Yeah. Did I not take the Wax Quit? Oh no, it's because I took the Predatory Instincts, yeah. In that case, yeah, then I gave up speed item for then power here. Personal shield generator, no. Yeah, in an odd turn, ow. The only actual one I really chose was to go for the red. Normally I go for Initial. I'm going to the final stage in a minute. I think it's fine to be like this. What's my bleed rate? 80%, with a 40% crit chance. Alright, heal on them. Run. This isn't just an overloading horde of Elder Lemurians. It's an overloading horde of Elder Lemurians that are 40% faster than normal. I'm just happy I have so much group damage, having a ukulele and Sentient Meat Hook. I know I've not been on this run for really that long. Oh, another ATG. Yeah, that's definitely a worthy drop for this. There we go. So what are you? You're a chest. What are you? You're a drone? Yeah, I'll go for them after this. Also, I have ceremonial daggers as well, which is very useful. Basically, as what happens on quite a few of these runs, they're kind of good for the most part until the end. And then they kind of just either fall off horribly or ramp up, and this one chose ramp up. Yeah, at Eclipse 4 onwards, I would say Chronobauble is actually quite useful. I don't know exactly how much the slowing is by, but the movement speed increase the enemies have, certain ones makes them scary, and Chronobauble just cripples that. Same as why I like stuns so much, because if you get enough of them, or a high enough attack rate, you can just lock enemies in place by attacking them. Completely makes certain enemies non-threats, and other enemies low threats. So you have to focus them to be able to do it, which is the trade-off bit. Or you just get Brainstalks and a stun skill. That would work too. Well, it'll die, but Incinerator Drone, sure. What are you? A Squid Polyp. I could have kept myself. Oh, the Squid Polyp shall take me to victory. Maybe. Open. Yeah, I think so. Imagine if I just died then. Just dropped and died. Yeah, this is a decent regeneration rate now. How many is it? 2. I could have scrapped another... I should have scrapped the other white, the meat. I could have actually made a green for free. Now I have to possibly give up a good item. That's only one, and I have quite a few of everything I care about. So if I lose the one for a green that I decide is worth it, then that's not a gamble that's too bad. Oof. I know there's usually more, at least on the first loop, there's usually more pillars than you need, but 4 pillars of mass. They are mass, aren't they? Yeah. I just like how the little balls roll. So I am going to go straight over here. Maybe. Oh, okay, you instigated this fight. Don't die. That would be stupid. Turning out that I'm unable to actually handle them. Okay, this is fine. So it turns out, I am as frail as I am powerful. At least against, goodbye Incinerator Drone, I'm not reviving you. If that's just what's gonna happen every single time, it's not worth it. think it's just because it was perfected and the flying ones still have extremely high attack. Well, the flying ones are just as deadly as they always were. It's just that the ground ones were made even deadlier. That one just fall off the stage. Fair enough. I know at least one of the reds over here is Ceremonial Dagger, which I would be quite happy with. Good, you're not a perfected. Depends on what any greens are, and... okay, that's fine. Any greens if there are any. No, I'm not going to do that jump, I can't make that. The A green. I don't know what it is. Death Mark? I don't... what's that to even have? Razor Wire. Another ATG, to which I give up. Yeah, that's fine. And is this the only red? It looks like it, in which case, there you go, I get another Ceremonial Daggers. Wherever it landed, down here. It's actually going to be quite a lot of dagger damage. At least compared to what it could be. Go. Okay, Squint Turret is just gonna die. Oh my! I haven't even spoken that much today. It could be part of the problem. Yeah, I'm back to very similar to the first run. There's an enemy up there. Oop. One of you. In that case then, you die. Before I even have to deal with it. One pillar of blood. Any pillars of soul? Not really. I don't really see any point in going over there. I might as well just do the pillars of design. Not design, mass. Design of these ones. Because like, I need to do 3 pillars, and I might as well just do them if they're all in the same place. So I only went over there for the cauldrons. Which I would say has been worth it. Yep, and you get these. The daggers actually must be doing quite a bit. I don't have a double jump. I also have much less mobility than the first one. This could end up being an issue. But in terms of damage, ow. Yeah, in terms of damage, I actually have quite a lot. There's a lot of coverage. I think Huntress fits Predatory Instinct the best. Just because of like the way it sits. Daggers don't do as much as I'd like, but considering I have 2 of them and an 80% bleed chance, I think they'll be fine. Wiggling, that's when the mouse is moving. Throw all of them out. And hopefully don't die in the process. Oh, the equipment drone will target damaged people, or it was just looking at me when it happened to decide there's enemies nearby. So I know it's not necessarily the most reliable healer. That could be an issue. Am I going to charge it? Yes, barely. And the time it took me to sort that out, it's fine anyway. Yeah, outright. All perfected must die because they are just big threats. Not so much these little ones. Well, that fire explosion area would be. Perfected golems and wisps would be quite big threats. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting anywhere near that. Unless... yeah, it would have worked. I still need to do the final boss and the escape sequence. But I still have like 20 minutes? Quite a while. Maybe not 20 minutes, maybe more like 10. Depends how long the final boss takes. I win. Also assuming that I actually make this, because sometimes you just don't. Like that was almost one where you don't. That was accident. 3, 2, 1, press. Ah, aiming just a little bit too high. He really went for it, though. Oh, he's back there now. Okay, fair enough. I don't know if I fail. Yeah. That's 2 blocks in a row. This could be an issue. I don't think I have an ability for this boss fight with his increased movement speed. Yeah, not really. There he goes. Ow. Stuff like this is why I prefer the other Blink. It's faster. Even if it's shorter range, it means you can dodge more. That was a waste. Oh yeah, you go over there. If I have to play around this, I will. A win is a win. So, yeah, considering how much he's moving around. Like, how far does this actually reach? That doesn't reach the top. I wasn't sure if it reached the direct top or like just before it or whatever. Maybe I'll just make him bleed to death. Well, oh. Yeah, he just fires himself off. That is too far. He'll die somehow. Ow. Not quite what I hoped would happen at the end. Good, there we go. But yeah, there are these little ones down here. They get to die. Now it is your turn. Yeah, I have extremely high damage. That's about it. I'm dead. Yeah, I knew from the start I had low chances of winning that because of the speed difference. Oh well. Anyway. Bye.